Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM, and our production of the Ludington Orioles against the Big Rapids Cardinals in the District number 35, Division II game here. I almost called it a championship game. I'm kind of getting my girls' games.
Hey.
They're all mixing together, Gertzie. You're going to have a hard time keeping me in line tonight,
That's
but
okay.
I'll tell you what, still on a high from last night's girls' win at Big Rapids against the Standish Sterling Panthers, and now our girls play tomorrow night at Gaylord High School against the Negaunee Miners for a regional championship and a chance to play in the state quarterfinals against the winner of the Saginaw Swan Valley and Frankenmuth game. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I know I'm guilty of that sometimes. Let's stay focused on what we got right in front of us tonight here. The Ludington Orioles and the Big Rapids Cardinals, a Division II District number 35 semifinal game here from Manistee.
Yeah, it's exciting. Obviously, it's a semifinal game, but you want to treat every game like it could be your last.
Yep.
And we'll treat this like it's a championship game and go out there and play Ludington Oriole basketball. Thad's got us ready, and I'm sure we read over our scouting reports the last few days and make sure that we're ready to go. But I'm excited to see this game. Big Rapids is 18-2, 13-1, and what is that? The champions of the
CSAA, the Central States Activities Association, Gold Division. They're in a conference with Fremont, Reed City, Central Montcalm, a number of those teams over there you'll see here. Teams like Grant, Newaygo, and also Remus Chippewa Hills.
Okay, yeah, and it looks like they beat Reed City by 2 points the last time they played Reed City, and obviously, I take that back. They beat them by 13 points the last time they played. So they played Reed City twice this year, beat them both times, one by 13, one by 2. And obviously, we just came off beating Reed City pretty soundly in our last game. But I would venture to say that was one of Ludington's best games they played this year.
Yeah, Ludington, tell you what, Gertzie, the game they played at Mason County Central, the last game of the season, they seemed to ratchet it up a couple notches there, as they did against Reed City the other night. And, Thad Shank teams, you played for Coach Shank, this time of year, it's just, the teams play hard all season long, but it just seems like when districts roll around, they turn it up about 3 or 4 notches.
Yeah, it's the preparation that goes into it now. So I'm sure Thad is staying up longer nights, waking up earlier in the morning, going over scout reports, going over film that he can give to his team. There's no way Ludington's not prepared to play these games with the way that Thad, John Stowe prepares these teams to be ready. Like we talked about on Monday, these scouting reports are so thick that he will give the players back. This is what every player does, so we should know exactly what we're looking for.
And as you mentioned, Gertzie, Big Rapids 18-2 on the season, 13-1 champions of the CSAA Gold Division. Common opponents, and I mentioned this with Thad in the pregame interview, so I'm not even going to go over that now. You'll hear what he had to say about that. And you know what he thinks about that anyway. He kind of shot me a look today. You get that look from Coach Shank. And I told him, I said, Coach, I got to bring it up as a media guy. I know that you're going to have disdain for a few things I bring up, but I have to bring those up. That's my responsibility as a broadcaster, a sports broadcaster. Again, we're going to harp on this. You and I talked about this Monday night. Of course, Coach Shank, being the modest guy he is,
he doesn't want to talk about
the boys' last time not winning a district game was on March 11th, 2016. When the Orioles fell to Benzie Central at Kingsley High School in the district championship game, 56-41. So the Orioles are on quite a run right now when it comes to the districts.
Yeah, and hopefully we can stay on that run. We need to make sure that we're not turning the ball over, we're rebounding, getting our box outs in, and we stay out of foul trouble. We got to make sure that Peyton Lacombe stays out of foul trouble, David Schillinger stays out of foul trouble, and we need to have somebody pick up the slack on the back end to make sure that we have that third, fourth scorer. But yeah. I know Thad said it in the post-game interview with you. He got really good minutes from the likes of Spencer Holmes. He got good minutes from Dylan Eaton, Aiden Gilchrist last game, and we need those guys to perform again tonight.
Yep. Scoop Hansen here, a play-by-play call tonight. The voice of the Orioles, joined by Kyle Grzinski doing color commentary, and also Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineers. The fans are filing in here at Manistee High School. Another good thing about tonight, Gertzie, Peyton Lacombe really loves playing here at Manistee. He's had some of his highest scoring games in his high school career in this gym.
Yeah, this is a shooter's gym, Scoop, but he's not just a shooter. He's a slasher. He gets in there. He's long. He's hard to guard. He's a strong kid, but hopefully he's got another one of those games up his pocket. But if he's not, somebody else got to step up. We can't just rely on Peyton.
Yep, and you know that Sunshine Schillinger will step up. He's one of them. Now we're going to have to get a guy like Dylan Eaton or a guy like Levi Lehman or our fifth starter tonight, and that would be Aiden Gilchrist to step up. Or Big Country, Matthew Westhouse coming off the bench. Our Orioles are 13-8 on the year, 10-0, champions of the Lakes 8 Conference, taking on the 18-2 Big Rapids Cardinals. And right now, we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Gertzie, I changed shirts up tonight. I got a awesome shirt on that I love. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this, made by Brian Lacombe.
Yeah, I like
and
it.
You'll recognize a lot of the sayings on here because they were sayings when you were playing.
For sure.
You know, obviously, you're going to see tradition never graduates on here and a lot of the other great sayings that Ludington basketball players are known for that come from Coach Shank and so forth. Right now, we're going to step aside and we're going to listen to the pregame interview that I did with Coach Shank when we return. More of the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show right here on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Shank, tonight your boys play at Manistee against the Big Rapids Cardinals in a Division II District Number 35 semifinal matchup against the 18-2 Cardinals, 13-1 champions of the CSAA Gold Division. Big Rapids and your boys should be quite a matchup tonight.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Big Rapids does a lot of things well. I mean, they have a 4-year senior starting point guard and the DeMarcus Lee kid, and he's the real deal. When he's played today this year, they're 15-0. I mean, he's only played 15 games, so he's a difference maker, and they put a lot of good shooters around him. It's going to be, we got to be able to make use of our size a little bit, and we got to be able to guard the perimeter because they got 3 guys who are flat-out dead three-point shooters who can stroke it.
We've talked about this a couple times, Coach Shank, and I know you're not one that looks at common opponents, but as a media guy, I got to bring it up. There are 2 losses this year coming to Muskegon Orchard View and to Fremont, and your boys were 3-0 against those 2 teams.
Well, as I said, their point guard didn't play in either of those games, so they're 15-0 with DeMarcus Lee, 4-year starter at the point. So you can look at the scores all you want, but they don't mean a whole heck of a lot. I mean, he is, there's a reason he started 4 years and run the show for Big Rapids because he can get to the rim and he's super quick and he does a lot of nice things. And then you spread 3 shooters out around him and, you become hard to guard. And so we'll have to do a great job. I mean, I think we have a very good on-ball defender in Dave Schillinger and other guys who can step in there. We're going to put Dave out on him and try to control him with his dribble tonight. And, if he can control him with his dribble, he can't create penetrate and pitch opportunities for those real good shooters. So that's the hope. So we'll try to do that.
One thing your boys will have tonight is the height advantage.
Yeah, we are a much bigger basketball team than they are. Ken Ingles, veteran coach, I mean, he's going to do something to try to take away Dave and Peyton. We could see a triangle too. We could see a box and one. We could see things that we haven't seen to this point this year. I mean, I would not be surprised at all. So we're going to have to be able to react in a situation if they go full out eliminating those 2 guys and make the rest of the guys beat them. So
your boys always give their all, but it seems like when districts roll around, not just this year's team, but it seems like every one of your teams, they just pick it up a notch or 2.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's tournament time. It's go win or go home. So I think that probably has a little bit of effect, and as well as the atmosphere and things of that nature. So we just got to step out on the floor and take care of business. Business tonight.
Yeah. Should be a great environment at Manistee High School tonight. The nightcap is Cadillac against Manistee, and the winners of the 2 games will be meeting Friday at Manistee at 7 p.m. for the Division II District 35 championship. One other thing I have to bring up, Coach, I know you're not going to be probably happy with me bringing it up. And a milestone is sitting right in front of Peyton Lacombe tonight. He is at 997 career points.
Well, I'm not worried about that.
Yep.
I've been blessed to have, if you say that's the number, I'm blessed to have 997 points on my team with Peyton Lacombe. But we're going out to win a district basketball game, and we're not worried about that stuff. And I don't think Peyton's overly worried about it too. He wants to be a district champion. He wants to have a chance to play Cadillac Friday night. So we'll see what happens.
I totally understand, Coach. As I said, that's more of a media thing, and it's something that is Peyton older in his, down the road in his life, something he'll look back on and cherish, I'm sure. But he is a team player, as you said. Your starting lineup for tonight.
Tonight at the guards, we will start David Schillinger and Dylan Eaton. At the forwards, Aiden Gilchrist and Peyton Lacombe. And at the center, we will start Levi Lehman. Good
luck, Coach, to you and to the Orioles. Look forward to talking to you after the ball game. Hopefully an O's victory where they can live another day to play for a district championship on Friday. Go O's.
Thanks, Scoop.
Welcome back to Manistee High School in Gertzy. As I gave you a little heads up there to my pregame interview with Coach Shank today, a little bit, I don't want to say he was upset with me or anything, but he pretty much, it was black and white.
Yeah, he doesn't worry about all the statistical stuff that media people look at and the stuff that I would be remiss if I said players don't get excited about that stuff either. But they definitely do, and I'm sure it's in the back of Peyton's head. But like Coach said, he's worried about winning. He's worried about getting to the next game, and he wants to make sure that he does everything for his teammates and his team to win.
Exactly, and I've said it all year. He is more of a team player. That's something, Gertzy, that obviously his parents are more into, something that he can look back on later in his life and really appreciate and be proud of.
Yep.
And right now, he's, like I said, a team player. He's concerned about a district championship, getting a win tonight against the Big Rapids Cardinals and getting a crack at Cadillac. Most likely it's going to be Cadillac on Friday. Cadillac playing Manistee in the late game tonight here. We've heard some news about their star player, Cole Genema, having some injury issues. So not sure to the extent of that, but we have heard that Genema is having some injury issues. But he's a senior. I'm sure he's going to be out here playing tonight.
Yeah,
so
you'd have to rip somebody's leg off to be able to not play in a high school if you're a senior in the district. So I'm sure he'll be out there.
Exactly. Checking out today's Daily News, some great photos in there by LDN Managing Editor Dave Bosick of the girls and their win last night at Big Rapids High School against Standish Sterling. And a great article in there by Christy Christmas and Dave Bosick. So check that out today if you haven't. Today's Ludington Daily News. Nice shot in there of them playing their tenacious in-your-face defense. There's Annie Klein in the photo there with Emma McKinley. And also it looks like Ryan Rohr in the backdrop right there. And then a real nice shot of Ryan Rohr going to the bucket. Still thinking back to that game last night. Gertzy down, Standish Sterling went off to an 8-0 run to begin the game. And Ludington, they didn't flinch. They didn't flinch.
Don't flinch. And they came right back, which was great. And I thought you and Charlie did a fantastic job calling that game. And
we had a blast.
Yeah, Charlie's such a good guy. He's so easy to get along with. So.
Well, he's 3-0 when he's done games with me. Gertzy, I know your percentage. You got a high percentage as well, too. So
you can't be 1,000%.
Yeah, but you got to have a minimum like 10 games.
Yeah,
you and I have had a number of games.
I guess you're right.
Also, nice article in there on Ludington's Lily Goodrich. Congratulations to her. She signed her national letter of intent to play softball at Grand Rapids Community College and further her education right there. Great article and a nice photo of her and her mother, Felicia, in today's Daily News sports section. And we also want to report other sports events going on in the area tonight. Of course, the big one here for our Ludington Orioles as they take on the Big Rapids Cardinals in boys district semifinal basketball action. Other action after this game will be Manistee against Cadillac. Right here, obviously, the nightcap game. Mm-hmm. You also have Mason County Central against Everett. That's a Division III district game at McBain at 5:30. Division III district at Western Michigan Christian Hart against Holton at 7 p.m. Division IV district at McBain Northern Michigan Christian Pentwater versus McBain Northern Michigan Christian at 5:30. And then Mason County Eastern versus Baldwin at 7 p.m. Division IV district at Brethren Manistee Catholic versus Frankfort, 7 p.m. Lots and lots of boys basketball action, district action going on around Mason County and the surrounding area tonight.
Yeah, this is the best time of year if you're a basketball fan. I mean, not only is this a big game tonight, there's other big games going on in the state of Michigan, and it's just the heightened intensity, the excitement. I mean, everybody's got a little more pep in their step come March once we get districts rolling.
Even
around.
we do. I know I do.
I agree. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I just love coming up here. I love watching basketball. I love calling games with you, and you get me excited with your passion. So it's nice to be partnered up here with you, my man.
We should have a dandy here tonight between our Ludington Orioles, 13-8 on the year, and the Big Rapids Cardinals out of the CSAA Gold Division, 18-2 on the season. We want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment at 231-398-7463. We're going to step aside, and we'll be back in a minute here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Big Rapids and Ludington getting set to do battle here in a Division II, District number 35 semifinal matchup. And you know there's a sidebar here too tonight, Gertzie. Peyton Lacombe at 997 career points. I know that's the big story is getting the win tonight, obviously. But that's a pretty nice little sidebar right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's always exciting. I mean, getting to a 1,000-point club, not very many people do it, but I know we're stepping aside here pretty quick.
Just nine Ludington Orioles have done it.
It's impressive.
So, all right. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to step aside while the national anthem is played. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups coming your way here on the OSN and WMOM. Don't go away, O's fans.
Hey, Oriole Nation. This is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me. Back in the 1940s, we're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Manistee High School. We're getting set for a Division II District number 35 semifinal game here between the Ludington Orioles and the Big Rapids Cardinals. Gertzie, we're enjoying this ride, both with our boys and our girls basketball teams that March Madness brings. And right now we're going to give those starting lineups as sponsored by Pure Marquette Builders for the Big Rapids Cardinals, coached by Ken Engels, assisted by Brennan Walsh, Blake Thomas, and Kenny Davis. Starting at the guards, number 2, Dawson Dunn, he's a junior. Number 4, Mason Dunn, a junior. Number 13, DeMarcus Lee, he's a senior. And number 15, Jack Ruggles, he's a junior. 4 starting guards for the Cardinals. Their starting center, number 33, Owen Gammons, he's a junior. Again, Big Rapids 18-2 on the year. Champions of the CSAA Gold at 13-1. Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe, Noah Lehman, Mike Mesher, managed by Chris Speedy Lopez. 13-8 on the year. 10-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference, champions of that conference in its last year of existence. Starting at the guards, number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, he is a sophomore. And number 23, Dylan Eaton, he is a senior. Starting center, number 11, Levi Lehman, a junior. Starting forwards, number 21, Aiden Gilchrist, he is a junior. And number 42, Peyton Lacombe, he is a senior. Orioles and the Cardinals.
Let's get it going, Scoop. We got to make sure that we take care of the ball tonight. We're boxing out, we're hitting our shots, and we stay out of foul trouble. Let's get the show on the road.
Orioles in their white jerseys, orange lettering, orange numerals trimmed in black. Big Rapids black jerseys, red lettering.
I think those are Navy.
Well, I think, yeah, you're right, they are. Those are Navy. I should know that. 20-year Navy man. Navy and red lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Here we go. The tip controlled by the Ludington Orioles, and right off the bat, Sunshine gets waylaid right there, and Big Rapids forces a turnover.
Yeah, and that, obviously, I mean, right now, Big Rapids student section's getting after where Ludington student section just kind of sitting there. A lot of intensity coming right off the bat, and that's a quick turnover.
Yep. Well, here we go. Big Rapids with the ball. They force an Oriole turnover right off the bat, 8 seconds into the game. And with the ball for the Cardinals, 33, that's Owen Gammons. Now they'll back it in. They're going to back Schillinger in, and getting the basket. Whoa. Was number 13, DeMarcus Lee.
Yeah, that was a quick move baseline there by DeMarcus and a nice lay-in. We got to make sure that we're guarding that. He's got a little bit of size matchup.
Eaton with it now to Lacombe. Lacombe will give it to Schillinger. Schillinger now over to Dylan Eaton. Eaton now will give it to Gilchrist. Aiden Gilchrist to Schillinger. Now they'll give it to Lehman on the near baseline. Lehman cross-court pass to Eaton. Eaton in the paint, back to Schillinger. Schillinger looks to Coach Thad Shank right now. 7:05 to go. Coach Shank yelling to his team to move.
Yeah, he wants a 1-4 high. Right now, they're in a 2-3 zone. We're not attacking the gaps. We need to get a high post entry right now.
Schillinger with it. Big Rapids up 2-0. 6:53 to go, opening quarter. Eaton with it now. Isn't this pretty much what Reed City was in the other night, though, too?
Yeah, same concept.
Okay, here's a shot going up by Eaton, no good. And now, right off the bat, a foul is called, and I think they're going to call it on Levi Lehman.
Yeah, they're going for a rebound there. It looked pretty straight up, but I can understand over to back. And we're going to come out and looks like a man-to-man defense here. That was a long possession.
Hopefully we don't have a lot of fouls called like that on us tonight. It's going to be a long night for the Ludington Orioles.
Yep.
All right, 6:32 to go in this opening quarter. The Orioles trail 2-0. Big Rapids with the ball. DeMarcus Lee with it. Coach Shank talked very glowingly about him. There's a steal by Schillinger. Schillinger, look at him, just out-racing everybody. A lot of contact there, no call. Now here comes Big Rapids. Shot missed. Lee with the rebound, however, and Big Rapids will get it back. Dawson Dunn has it. Almost a steal there. There is a deflection there by the Orioles, but Big Rapids gets it right back. 3-point shot, up, no good. And now Lacombe goes down hard right there. And they're going to call, oh, you got to be kidding me. They're going to call a travel on Lacombe on that. He got hammered.
Yeah,
wow.
That's a tough no call right there.
My
Peyton
goodness.
went down pretty hard. I'm surprised they called the travel.
Wow. That's absolutely terrible call by the official on that. Miss Jen's out there looking Peyton over right now. He absolutely got hammered, and he's called for the travel. Travis, that's absolutely a ridiculous call right there.
Yeah, it looks like Westy's coming in for Peyton. He's going to try to walk it off. Hopefully he can stretch it off, and then and we talked about this. Now somebody's got to step up. Somebody's got to step up. If Peyton's going to go on the sideline because of injury, we need somebody to step up at this point. You can't be down in the dumps with one guy getting hurt.
Miscarriage of justice on that call right there. Ludington down 2-0, 5:55 to go in this opening quarter from Manistee. A Division II, District number 35 semifinal game, the Orioles and the Cardinals. All right, they'll work it in. Big Rapids shot up, no good. Deflected, rebound to Big Country Westhouse, and he'll outlet it now to Levi Lehman. Lehman to Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist now to Big Country. He'll give it back now to Dylan Eaton. Eaton to Gilchrist. Now over to Schillinger. Lehman to Eaton. Dylan Eaton now. He'll give it up to Aiden Gilchrist. Back to Eaton.
Yeah,
What
our offense is very stagnant right now. We're not attacking any gaps. We're not hitting high post.
You're exactly right, Gertzie. We need some infusion of what our girls did last night against Standish Sterling.
Yep.
All right, now Eaton with it. 5:02 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington trails 2-0. Oh, there's Westy gets it back though. Ludington lost it for a second. Gilchrist for three. Up, no good. Rebound, Westy. Now they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow to Big Rapids.
Yeah, they're in a 2-3 zone right now, and the way you beat a 2-3 zone, you got to attack the gaps, you got to get the ball in the high post, you got to dive low, and at the same time, sometimes you got to run a play and overload a side, so you're getting more defensive guys to commit to a side. We're just passing back and forth up top, and we got to get more movement.
With the ball for Big Rapids, it's going to be a shame if Lacombe can't come back this game. I mean, injured in the first couple of minutes. All right, Big Rapids with the ball. There's a shot, no good. That shot was put up by Jack Ruggles. And now a foul will be called on the Cardinals, number 15, Jack Ruggles. 2-0. Are you surprised, Gertzie, what you've seen in the first almost 4 minutes of this game?
I think there's a little bit of jitters, even though it's our second game. It's Big Rapids' first game, but I'm not surprised we have no points the way our offense has just kind of been standing around. We need to get a little more movement.
David Sunshine Schillinger with the basketball. He'll give it up now to Eaton. They'll swing it over to Gilchrist, back to Eaton. Eaton now back to Gilchrist, into Levi Lehman. Lehman, nice move. And, now they're going to call a foul.
Yeah. So what they're doing now that Peyton's off the floor, they're running a box and one. So the next time we see it, they're going to be in a zone with four guys, and they have one guy face guarding Schillinger. Everywhere Schillinger goes, number 13 was
DeMarcus Lee.
DeMarcus Lee is face guarding Schillinger everywhere he goes. So they're in a zone and then matched up on Schillinger.
Coach Shank said, there's the first point for the Orioles. First free throw good by Levi Lehman. Coach Shank said that Coach Engels was going to have something up his sleeve as far as how they were going to defend Sunshine.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of a hybrid between man-man and zone defense. We'll see if more of the same or not. Second
free throw, no good. So Lehman gets one of two free throws. And at 4:02 left in the opening quarter, Big Rapids 2, Ludington 1. Got to give some credit to the Oriole defense, too, holding this Big Rapids team to just 2 points halfway through this first quarter.
Defense is holding strong.
Yep. Now the Oriole section's starting to get into it. There's a shot up and no good. Rebound up. And now they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Dylan Eaton.
Yeah, it looks like Peyton's feeling better. He's walking across the
That's good, yeah.
Right now,
yep,
so
exactly.
We can get him checked back
now
in.
he's going to check back in. That's great news, Gertzie. So going to the free throw line for Big Rapids, number 33, Owen Gammons. He's their center. He's a junior. Free throw is good. Wonder if he's related to Peter Gammons, ESPN's baseball analyst.
It's a stretch.
All right, probably is. Peyton Lacombe checks back into the Oriole lineup. So you got Lacombe out there now with Lehman. Second free throw also good by Gammons. Big Rapids 4, Ludington 1. Lacombe back in the lineup. Ludington's got their tall lineup out there right now. Eaton will get rid of it to Lehman. There's got to be somebody open here. Look at the numbers. Now Schillinger has it. Yeah, Big Rapids had 3 guys down there. Now they'll give it. Lacombe, shot on the way. It's going to be well short. Ball batted out of bounds. Boy, that was that wasn't a typical. That wasn't a typical Lacombe shot. That was
getting his feet under him. But it looked like they were back in a 2-3 zone now that we got both Peyton and Schillinger back on the floor. So clearly their strategy is one of them's on the floor, you go boxing one, the other were 2-3.
All right, Big Rapids 4, Ludington 1, 3:15 to go in the opening quarter. And Schillinger guarding DeMarcus Lee right now. Big Rapids with the ball. Jack Ruggles has it. Ruggles. Now Ruggles' pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Give credit to the Oriole defense right there.
Yeah, the defense is actually playing really well right now. We're not getting a lot of turnovers, but we're getting a lot of stops. Now we just need to get our offense smoothing. If they get 1-3 here by Schillinger or whoever, just to spark a light under us here.
Schillinger, 15-footer, up and, in and out, no good. Westy right there had the ball. Oh, my gosh, no break. We're not getting any breaks right now.
No, that was off his knee. That's a good call on the rebound, but that was a good shot by Schillinger. Looks like he double clutched a little bit, but almost went in.
He wanted Westy to go right up with that. He was going to, and then he just lost control of it, went off his knee, out of bounds.
Yep.
Ludington trails 4-1, 2:42 to go in this opening quarter. You know, it's just a bit of a different feel tonight, Gertzie. Even though our girls were down 8-0 last night, you had a feeling they were gonna come back. You know, and I don't have a feeling our boys aren't going to, but. They just, like you said, they got to get their feet underneath them right now.
Yep, we just got to get a couple buckets, and then the baskets will start rolling. Like we said all year, basketball's a game of runs, Scoop. Just got to get a run in here.
Big Rapids with the ball. They got a 4-1 lead. 2:14 to go in the opening quarter. Lee with the ball. DeMarcus Lee. Here's a long three-pointer put up off the mark. Rebound to Dylan Eaton. Boy, that three-pointer
hit off top of the backboard. Almost felt like.
That was from a long, long distance. Ludington with the ball. Now Lacombe to Schillinger. Now to Big Country Westhouse. Big Country back to Schillinger to Eaton. Eaton. Now he'll dish three-pointer. Schillinger. Good! Sunshine Schillinger from the near baseline. Tickles the twines. Nothing but net.
So on that, we went short corner. When Westy caught it short corner, they only gave us 2 on there, but I think it was the 3. We gave a short corner. We doubled and got that Schillinger wide open in the corner for 3.
Yep. So Schillinger nails the 3, although the scoreboard only gave us a 2-pointer right there. 1:25 to go in this opening quarter. Ludington and Big Rapids tied at 4 apiece. Shot up, no good. Inside rebounding there. Oh my, that was all ball right there. Oh, foul's going to be called now on Matthew Big Country Westhouse. Gertzie, you're what did you see on that?
That's a tough one. He's going straight up, and obviously Westy's tall enough to block it. It didn't look like a lot of body was on there, but it's hard to tell from this angle, but maybe he got him on the backside.
Free throw is good. Owen Gammons at the free throw line.
Got Gage Jones who just checks in. This is a tough environment for a sophomore kid to come in and thrive. And I think Gage can do it. I hope he can right here. We just got to be disciplined, slow the game down, and don't let the energy pick you up.
In and out, no good. And that should be a foul call there. Number 4 was wrapped all around Big Country right there. Foul called on Mason Dunn. And the score right now, Big Rapids 5, Ludington 4. Although, again, we're having scoreboard issues here. That was a three-pointer down there by...
I thought they called it a 3, unless they called it a 2.
So, for simplicity right now, we'll keep it what the scoreboard says.
Okay.
So, 5-3 right now. Ludington trails by 2. We did think that was a three-pointer by Schillinger. Gage Jones shot blocked right there. And now here comes Big Rapids. Yeah. Big Rapids up 5-3, 55 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Grzinski, Braden Kronline with you from Manistee High School, a Division II district number 35 semifinal game. Good job there by Big Country.
Good block by Westy there. He went up and got that ball quick, and we got it out.
Schillinger with it now to Lehman. Lehman will go baseline, shot up no good, and he's fouled.
Good job by Levi taking that to the hole, driving baseline, absorbing the contact. Now we got to make two free throws here. We need free throws are key once you get in district play. You got to take advantage.
It's good to see the Ludington student section. They outnumber the Big Rapids 2-1, but Big Rapids had to come from a farther distance. Big Rapids has a pretty good showing as well for their student section here.
Yeah, it's a good foul, and obviously you got the red, white, and blue. So it's a good following. Hopefully our student section can really motivate our guys on the back end. But
Lehman gets the first free throw. Second attempt is up, and it is no good. Rebound to Lacombe in the lane. Shot up. Good! Peyton Lacombe with the offensive board and the putback. And now Ludington has a 6-5 lead with 23 seconds to go in this first quarter. Now the Oriole student section is rocking. All right, Big Rapids on the attack. They'll give the ball now to Ruggles. His shot no good. Rebound Gilchrist. He'll give it ahead to Sunshine Schillinger. Schillinger with the fancy dribbling right there. And now he had a foul called there on DeMarcus Lee. He's upset that Schillinger wasn't called for a push-off right there.
And that's a big foul. There's 5 seconds left in the quarter, and that's his second. So when you get 2 fouls on your best guard, it's a good sign for the Orioles. He's got to be taking a seat here pretty quick. But
checking into the Big Rapids lineup, number 23, Xander Prince. And Prince is a junior. Ludington up 6-5. 5 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Oh, there's a turnover. Oh, Schillinger gets it back. Schillinger's going to have to let it go. He does. It's up. And in and out, no good. And at the end of one from Manistee High School in a district number 35, Division II game, the Ludington Orioles 6, the Big Rapids Cardinals 5, back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Gertzie, what a first quarter. Only 6-5. And you would see that, you think you see 6-5 and you say boring. Anything but boring.
yeah, it's been high intensity, which is great. There's a lot of pace going back and forth. And to be honest, there's been 8 fouls called, which is more than, I guess, normal in a quarter. But at the same time, we've been going back and forth pretty quickly. So let's get going. The same thing here in the second quarter.
Gertzie, I was a little bit chapped at a couple of those fouls called, but Ludington just whistled for 3 fouls, 5 on Big Rapids, and Big Rapids coach was really getting into it. There's a 3-pointer. God! Levi Lehman, a 3-pointer.
Good shot by Levi there. He caught the ball ready to shoot, stepped into it, and stroked it. Good shot, 9-5.
I was going to mention, Gertzie, at the end of that first quarter, the Big Rapids coach was getting into it with one of the officials there. So, all around, I guess, 8 fouls called, but, if the officials are going to be that way, be consistent both ways. Yep. 3-point attempt, in and out, no good. Rebound to Lacombe. Ludington up 9-5, 7:18 to go in the opening half. Gage Jones with it. Gage in the paint. Now he'll kick it out to Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist now to Sunshine Schillinger. He'll take the shot off the mark. Rebound to number 15 of Big Rapids, Jack Ruggles. Ruggles will bring the ball up now. While we're thinking about it, we'd like to wish a happy birthday to a big Oriole backer, huge Oriole fan, Charlie Lundy. Today's his birthday. Happy birthday, Charlie. Offensive foul on the Cardinals.
Good defense there by Gage Jones taking that hit. He knew that he had a size disadvantage right there, and they went to back him down, took the charge, Oriole ball.
Pretty sure Charlie's here. He hardly ever misses an Oriole
I'm sure
game.
He's here somewhere.
Yep. It's hard to miss Charlie, too. He's a pretty tall guy.
He's a big guy.
Okay, Ludington up 9-5, 6:50 to go in the second quarter. Oriole Sports Network proud to bring you this game along with WMOM. Gage Jones with it now. Gage Jones, 14-footer up and in and out, no good. Kept alive there by Jones, now tipped. And now here comes Big Rapids. Ludington getting back on defense right now.
Oh, good hit. Good job by Aiden Gilchrist taking the charge
Aiden
right
Gilchrist did a beautiful job there. He was set big time. It was like his feet were in concrete there, Gertzie.
That was beautiful.
Yep, and he takes one for the team right there, offensive foul. That's the 7th team foul on Big Rapids. For the rest of this half, Ludington is in the bonus.
Those are the type of plays that give me chills. A teammate that's willing to sacrifice his body because he got hit pretty hard coming in. I love that. And you know that's a guy that you want in your foxhole.
Aiden Gilchrist will run through a wall for his teammates.
Absolutely.
And his team. All right, Gilchrist with the ball right now. He'll give it to Gage Jones. Jones looking inside, trying to get that ball into Levi Lehman. Levi wants the ball inside there. Lacombe with it now. Peyton Lacombe, cross-court pass to Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist now, bounce pass entry there to Levi Lehman. Lehman up. Oh, what a move by Levi Lehman.
Levi wanted that ball when he didn't get it the first time.
Yep.
He was like, give me the ball, swing it. I love the aggression by Levi Lehman. He knows he's got a mismatch.
Yep, Gertzie, you love the look on his face. He wanted that ball. You can tell he was upset he didn't get it.
Kept calling for it.
Yep, okay now. 3-point attempt on the way. Off the mark there by Lee. And Big Rapids ends up with that should be a tie-up. Yes, it is. Right now, Ludington up 11-5. 5:41 to go in the opening half. Dylan Eaton and Matthew Big Country Westhouse will check into the Oriole lineup. So you got Eaton and Westhouse out there with Lehman, Lacombe, and Sunshine Schillinger. Shout out to all the fine folks over at Spectrum Health Physical Therapy Department. Angie, also to Zach, Rachel, and all the fine folks over there at Spectrum Health Physical Therapy. Zach, you know Zach Webster.
Yeah, I do. He does a great job.
Yeah, offensive foul there on Dylan Eaton, and I agree with that one. Zach Webster brought in his state championship soccer ring from the 2001 Ludington Orioles State Champion Soccer. He said, Scoop, I'm going to bring that in. And I said, yeah, definitely bring it in. I want to see it.
Yeah.
That's really neat.
It is cool. He was a great striker for Ludington for a lot of years. He was a very good soccer player, that's for sure. Old Webby.
Yep, so a big shout out to Angie and Zach and Rachel and everyone over there, the fine folks at Spectrum Health Physical Therapy. Big Oriole fans. Mm-hmm. They love listening to the OSN and WMOM. We have a foul. 5:23 to go in this second quarter. Ludington leads 11-5.
Yeah, I think that foul was on Spencer Holmes that just checked in here.
Yep, Spencer's in the game. He's a sophomore. Spencer, he wears jersey number 5. We were down 6-5 at the end of one, right?
Yep.
We
were up 6-5.
We were up 6-5. I was so excited I didn't. Gertzie, you really got to keep me in line here. There's a turnover, and give the credit to Big Country on that one there.
Yep. Long arms to get in deflections.
Lehman with it now. He'll give it to Spencer Holmes. Now to Dylan Eaton. Eaton to Holmes. They'll work it inside.
Oh, good luck.
Yep. Ball batted away, and here come the Cardinals. Nice entry pass there. Getting the bucket for Big Rapids, number 2, Dawson Dunn. Ludington up 11-7. Eaton with it now. Figured it'd be a low-scoring game tonight, Gertzie, but did you figure it'd be this low?
Yeah,
nice pass.
good
Oh, beautiful pass. Spencer Holmes with the assist. Big Country with the bucket.
Yeah, that was a great. It started with Dylan Eaton up top, found Spencer Holmes, and Spence found Big Country right down low. Great look, great finish.
Big Country gets inside like that. He's lethal.
Oh, yeah, he's hard to stop.
Yep.
So long.
Ludington up 13-7. 4:25 to go in this second quarter. Big Rapids with the ball. DeMarcus Lee. Now there's a shot on the way. Good. 3-pointer there for Dawson Dunn. Ludington up 13-10. 3-point Oriole lead. Now a timeout on the floor. Coach Shank wants and gets a 60-second timeout. We'll step aside. Ludington 13, Big Rapids 10, 4:11 to go in the opening half.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Ludington leads Big Rapids 13-10 in this district semifinal matchup. like to send a shout out to Patrick Hayner. He's a big Ludington fan, follows the Orioles, and I know he's tuned in tonight to the OSN and WMOM. We'd like to also thank Benedict's Auto Center, another of our fantastic sponsors. They're located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Give Mike Benedict a call at 231-613-4111, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s, Benedict's Auto Center. All right, Ludington with the ball. Gertzie, what do you think Coach Shanks said in that timeout?
I think he didn't like what he was seeing on the offensive end, and I think that he's trying to get some more action that's getting overloaded on a side, and you got Westy down low that's got a mismatch. So I think he wants to get down low and use some more of our height.
Eaton with it now to Holmes. Spencer Holmes over to Schillinger. Schillinger, now he'll dish the ball to Dylan Eaton.
Yeah, they're in a box and one again, but this box and one's on Peyton, so
Yep.
Schillinger should have opportunities right now.
I was going to say they're really smothering at times, both Schillinger and also Lacombe, aren't they, Gertzie? Yep.
Yeah, they're just following Peyton everywhere he goes right now. So we need to make a play for David Schillinger right now so he can get an open look.
Schillinger with the ball, 3:10 to go in the opening half. The Orioles up 13-10. Holmes with a 14-footer up, no good. Good look there for Spencer Holmes.
Yeah, that was a great look on the baseline.
Now it passed too much right there. Nice little bump from Schillinger, too.
Yeah, I was hoping they weren't going to call a
I
foul
know,
on
on the
that.
Big Rapids player right there. 3 minutes to go. It'll be Oriole basketball. 17 fouls on Big Rapids, so the Orioles are in the bonus. 5 on Ludington. Schillinger will bring the ball up. He'll give it now to Eaton, to Holmes. Oh, bad pass right there. And on the way for two. Oh, he missed it. He missed it, and Holmes has it. We see that. That happens occasionally, doesn't it, Gertzie?
It does. Our benefit
Schillinger,
there.
God! Sunshine Schillinger with the basket. You were saying, Gertzie.
Hey, that was defense to offense in a good way. It was bad at first.
There's a shot put up, no good. Long rebound. Now travel, yeah! Travel call on Big Rapids.
I was hoping they weren't going to call a foul on that. It was a clear travel down low when he was trying to get the rebound. He just got his hand stuck in there.
Ludington up 15-10. 2:24 to go in the second quarter. Cadillac and Manistee will play the nightcap here tonight in a district semifinal matchup, the second semifinal matchup of this evening. Schillinger with the basketball. He's got 4 points, 5 for Lehman, 2 for Lacombe, and 2 for Westhouse. Schillinger gets a pick right there. Now he'll give it to Lacombe. Lacombe down the lane. Oh, he left it short right there. And Big Rapids with it. That's DeMarcus Lee. Nice move by Peyton. Just didn't finish on that.
Just laid it short.
Yep. There's a basket there by DeMarcus Lee. He's got 4 points. Ludington up by 3, 15-12.
Yeah, he's a quick kid. He's a hard guard. He can get to the rim at will. We got to make sure that we're getting our opportunities here.
Ludington's got to be have a little more sizzle on those passes. These Big Rapids guys are anticipating. Oh, now that's too high right there for Lacombe. He got his hands on it, but had a little bit too much sauce on it.
Yeah, we're forcing it too much. I know we want to get Lacombe the ball, but at the same time, if you're coming down the lane, you're throwing it over two guys trying to get to him in the post, that's going to be turnover written all over it.
Ludington 15, Big Rapids 12. Again, the Cardinals 18-2, 13-1, champions of the CSAA Gold Division. Ludington 13-8, 10-0, champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. Okay, Big Rapids with the ball, and they had a nice backdoor cut right there. Yeah, that definitely was a foul.
Yeah, that was probably a good foul.
Yeah.
Right there by David Schillinger. You don't want to get too many of those, but he knew he was going to get a layup and made sure he got a quick foul.
Owen Gammons will check back into the Big Rapids lineup. With the Orioles right now, you have Schillinger out there with Lehman, Gage Jones, Aiden Gilchrist, and Peyton Lacombe. Big Rapids will get the ball in there. Boy, a lot of hand checking going on between Schillinger and DeMarcus Lee. And give the refs credit, they're letting it go. Oh, again, Orioles forcing. Oh, we got lucky there. We got lucky, Gertzie. Tipped by Big Rapids right there. And the young man better watch it here. He's talking to the official, and that's really... the officials don't like that, do they?
No. I guarantee that DeMarcus Lee might get a quick foul called on him, or something not going to go his way here pretty quick.
Because they do not like to be shown up like that. Now, Schillinger's pass intercepted right there. Here comes the Cardinals. Give the basket right there to number 23, Xander Price. Coach Shank cannot be happy. A lot of unforced turnovers by the Orioles. Now there goes Sunshine, and he gets the bucket. A nice move by Sunshine, showing his speed right there. And Ludington back up on by 3, 17-14. DeMarcus Lee with the ball. Three-pointer up, good. Boy, they got to get out on Dawson Dunn.
They better make sure they're closing out on Dawson Dunn and controlling penetration on DeMarcus Lee. Those are their two main guys. If we get them in check, we'll go on a run.
Got a tie game at 17 apiece. 30 seconds to go in the opening half. Schillinger with the basketball. Now he'll give it to Gilchrist. Back to Schillinger. He'll give it up to Levi Lehman now. 20 seconds to go. Lehman in the lane now to Lacombe. There it is. That's his 1,000th point, folks. He gets two there. He's got 1,001 points. A monumental moment, and it came here. And there's a shot, no good. And the Orioles are going to have a 2-point lead at the half. And they come on Peyton Lacombe's 1,000th and 1,001st point, Gertzie.
Yeah, we got to make sure that we're keeping these teams in check. Obviously, we got a 2-point lead going into half. We need to make sure that we're continuing to play strong defense and keeping this low scoring.
We're going to step aside right now. The Orioles up 19-17. You're listening to WMOM and the OSN. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Ludington leads by 2, 19-17 at the half. The Orioles outscored the Cardinals 13-12 in that second quarter after outscoring them 6-5 in the opening 8 minutes of play, and it's been a very exciting first 16 minutes of play, Gertzie.
Yeah, it's been a lot of back and forth, and Ludington's offense in the beginning was very stagnant, and I was surprised to see that because we did a really good job attacking gaps against Reed City's defense. And unfortunately, we got off to a slow start, and we could have a bigger lead then if we just played our game. But we'll take a 2-point lead going into half, and I would say that's not our best half that we've played all year. So.
Yep. In the last 2 points of the first half, monumental, historical points. Peyton Lacombe becomes the 10th Ludington Oriole boys basketball player to be in the 1,000-point club. And right now he's sitting right behind Jade Sadasti at number 9. Sadasti at 1,005 points, a 1987 graduate. But congratulations to Peyton Lacombe. Got that out of the way, Gertzie. Mm-hmm. Now let's go get the win.
Yep, got it out of the way. Congratulations to Peyton. He deserves every recognition that you could give him. He's a good kid. He's a hard worker. He's a great teammate. So.
And we will have special footage of that 1,000th point and 1,001st point up on the OSN later tonight. Already Braden Kronline has identified it, and that'll be up later tonight. Right now we're going to step aside. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. We're going to step aside. Listen to the interview I did earlier today with Ludington boys JV coach Jamie Sykon, the coach in the spotlight. Welcome, folks, to the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. For tonight's game, that is the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole coach in the spotlight. We're with Coach Jamie Sykon. He's the boys' JV basketball coach. Coach Sykon, what is it that you like best about coaching junior varsity basketball at Ludington High and Coach Thad Shank's system?
I have to say, it's first of all, it's the kids, being able to get them prepared for the next level, where we have all 3 levels at Ludington, which we're very lucky. But I would say just kind of giving them a little bit of what they're going to expect the next 2 years up on the varsity level. And coaching under Coach Shank is just the knowledge that I learned from him, and what he does. Each year we're changing stuff in the system, so just when you think you got it down, here comes the changes, and we have to learn as well as coaches. So I would say, defense first. I love coaching the defense, the pressure and the different style of defenses, and then him always having adjustments. Hey, you know what, we're going to change our offense to suit our players better. So keeps us on our toes, just getting them prepared.
Well, you're the perfect coach then for defense, because that's Ludington's calling card right there. Ludington's known for their defense. Coach Thad Shank, a great coach, and he's got such a good feeder program going right now, and you're such a big part of that, Coach Sycon. And tell the listeners out there where you came from, a little bit about your background information, and where do you hope to be in 10 years from now?
Yeah, so I graduated from St. Louis High School, so a couple years ago when we made that, in 19, when we made that run to the Breslin and we beat Alma, which is right next door to St. Louis. So I was the Alma coach. So it was nice to get that. But the thing I had is everybody calling me and texting me saying, "What do you guys do? Just run sprints all day? My gosh, you were so in shape." And Alma thought they were in shape. So that's where I'm from. Played baseball, basketball, football. All through high school. But I guess that's I've lost my train of thought there.
That's all right.
Yeah, so that's where we come from. That's where I moved to Ludington, Manistee area in 2007, and I've been here ever since.
And do you hope to be coaching JV basketball at Ludington in 10 years?
Oh, yeah, I forgot the 10-year
That's
question.
all right. That's
the
all right.
10-year mark, woo, that'd put me at 60. I've always said my plan is to stay as long as Coach Shank stays, but I'm sure we'll have another good coach coming in the ranks. So 10 years, we'll see. I love it here. I love coaching the kids, so I plan on coaching for as long as the wife says, "Hey, you know what? It's time to go to Florida." Then
Sure.
I guess
Sure.
we'll make the decision then.
Speaking of you and your wife, you two are involved in an awful lot of things here in the area. A lot of people that know you for the Crave business, yours and your wife's business, downtown Ludington, very popular.
Yep.
And tell the listeners a bit about that. And also, you have your own business.
Yeah, so
A second business, I should say.
Yeah, so we this will be the 7th season already for Crave downtown and in our mobile unit that we have. Things are going very well. We enjoy serving the community down there, and the community supports us, and we've been very blessed to have that opportunity to 7 years ago quit both of our professions. I was a corrections officer for 10 years. She has been a nurse for 18 years. So we were able to step away from those and start a business, took a shot, and successful with Crave. Just over 2 years ago, I started my own auto and detailing business. So I detail boats, RVs, automobiles. And just a little over a year ago, that's Custom Shine.
Yep.
And then just a little over a year ago, she started her own design business. So she's designing homes from scratch, all the way through the finish process, and that's lush interiors. So we are super busy. On top, I coach basketball.
Sure. See, I learned something new about you today. I didn't know you were a corrections officer, and I didn't know your wife was a nurse, so you learn something new every day. What does it mean to you, Coach Sycon, when you see your JV players go up and perform, and not only perform well, but extremely successfully on the varsity for Coach Thad Shank?
Yeah, it's been it makes you think, I gave them just a little bit, but they've also given me a lot, so this is my 5th year coaching, 3rd year at the JV level, the first 2 are at the freshman level. So my first group that I coached was that Brad Mesher, Kyle Barnett, Nick Patterson group. Of course, Brad and Nick went to JV, so I didn't have them, so that first group has now gone through. But to see some of the kids even succeed where they weren't. So, like, I had a Max Munn as a freshman basketball player. But to see him get a scholarship to play football and where he was at and how he's grown, it's very exciting to see them grow through the program, where they were at the freshman level, and then to get up and be starting sometimes as a junior at the varsity level, or especially their senior years to finish out. So it's been good. Then, the past couple years, like this year I had Gage for 3 games. Last year I had him as a freshman. So, to see those guys, Spencer Holmes had a really successful year last year at the JV level. And then to see him go up. So it's a good feeder system, and it's nice to be a part of that. But the kids put the work in, Scoop. It's on them as well.
You're being awfully modest. You, Coach Shank, all the coaches put a lot of time in as well. And I know the kids in the community definitely appreciate that. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington, and why?
Ooh, there's a lot of good ones, Scoop. But to be honest with you, I would say Table 14.
Oh, good. Great
Table
restaurant.
14.
Yeah, great restaurant. My wife and I love that restaurant as well. Favorite sports movie?
Oh, I knew this was coming. I'm going to have to say Remember the Titans, just because I love how he used history and everything to bring the team together as one unit and turn them into something very special.
Superb movie. Anybody listening, Coach, that you'd like to say hello to?
Yeah, I guess I would say hello to my father-in-law and mother-in-law who are vacationing in Florida, which we are heading there this coming Saturday. But they've been there all winter, and they tune into every single game that they can get that's on the Oriole Sports Network. So,
super. Thanks for being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole coach in the spotlight. Congratulations on that, and all the best to you, Coach, and to your wife.
Thank you very much, Scoop, and she's the reason why I'm doing this, and the kids. It's great to be an Oriole, I can tell you that.
Great to hear. Go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. That was a fun interview with JV boys coach Jamie Sykon. I learned today that he was a correctional officer. I never knew that till today.
I knew that.
Yep.
Jamie's a good guy.
And his wife was a nurse. Boy, they own Crave. They do great with that. He's got the detailing business. His wife's now also into, I think it's kind of like home decorating and interior designer, I believe, something like that. So, well, Gertzie, what do you think Coach Shank said to his boys at the half in the locker room?
It's a lot of don't stand around on offense. That would be our weakest point so far in the first half, was we weren't penetrating the gaps, we weren't getting the ball to the high post, and we weren't dropping it down low. And make sure we're not turning the ball over. Be boss with the ball.
Well, Ludington starts the second half with the basketball. Lacombe has it. Peyton Lacombe with it, number 42. Lacombe still with it now. He'll dish it. Good catch over there by Aiden Gilchrist on that pass. Now to Schillinger. Schillinger's going to go baseline. Oh, what a move by Sunshine Schillinger, going baseline and kissing it off the glass.
Yeah, great attack baseline there on a couple skip passes. Good finish by Sunshine.
Ludington up by 4, 21-17, 7:30 to go in the third quarter. OSN WMOM, pleased to be bringing you this Division II District number 35 game. If you're wondering, that noise next to us, we got Speedy Lopez, the Oriole manager. He's up here doing the filming for Coach Shank tonight, and he's really behind his team. You'll hear a lot of defense, and all of a sudden you'll hear shooter. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Ludington's got to do a better job on this guy, number 2, and that is Dawson Dunn. There's an interception by Sunshine. Sunshine will give it up now to Lacombe. Peyton Lacombe with it. Lacombe in the lane, shot up, no good, and rebound. Oh, the ball batted away. Schillinger, the Orioles got numbers here. 3-point attempt by Lacombe off the mark, and now Big Rapids has it again. That's Jack Ruggles with it.
Yeah, Peyton's been short on both of his three-pointers. He's got to get more legs into him.
Now with the ball, number 15, that's Jack Ruggles. Ruggles will give it up to Dawson Dunn. Now back to Jack Ruggles. 6:34 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 21-17. That looked like
it's pretty soft reach call there, but that's one on Peyton.
Yep. Just his first, which is we're happy to see.
Yep.
All right, 6:30 to go, third quarter. Mason Dunn with the ball for Big Rapids. Dunn's shot is up and no good. Follow-up block by Lacombe. Sweet block there by Peyton Lacombe. Sunshine Schillinger with the ball now. David Schillinger, where's number 3? Schillinger down the lane. God! Right there, sister. What a move by Sunshine Schillinger.
Yeah, David's really stepping up right now. He's taking over this game, and he's so hard to guard when he's penetrating, and he's finishing so well at the rim.
Wow, is he quick, Gertzie? That first step, explosive. Three-point attempt up, no good. Long rebound to Big Rapids, however. With it is Jack Ruggles. Now ball batted away, and Sunshine has it. He's got Aiden Gilchrist ahead. Gilchrist up, good!
Good little way to look up by David Schillinger, finding Aiden Gilchrist sprinting to the rim, and that's your defense turned into offense.
Beautiful pass there. Beautiful assist to Sunshine Schillinger. Gilchrist with the bucket. Orioles got an 8-point lead, 25-17. 5:39 to go in the third quarter. And Big Rapids coach Ken Ingles wants and gets a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the Orioles Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, those fans.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Manistee High School, Division II, District number 35. Semifinal action, Ludington 25, Big Rapids 17. Shout out to Beata Needham and her mom, Mary Sherholt. It was good seeing Mary Sherholt when I was walking in here tonight to Manistee. Said, hey, Mary, how you doing? Great to see, great Oriole fan. Mary and her daughter, Beata Needham. Also, Jack and Lori Smith, huge Oriole fans. A shout out to them as well. Okay, Big Rapids with the ball. Ludington an 8-point lead. Oriole defense seems to, they had a great first half, Gertzie, but they seem to have stepped it up here with the intensity in this second half so far.
Yeah, good intensity coming out, and we're getting a lot of hands and faces.
Look at that. Oh!
Got to box out, though.
Yep. Well, the Orioles, look at Big Rapids with that three-pointer. In and out, no good, and there's a rebound to Gilchrist. Oh, and he lost it. He just couldn't corral it there, Gertzie, but give credit, that Oriole defense, we're almost 3 minutes into this second half, and the Orioles have not given Big Rapids a point yet.
Yeah, they've ramped it up. They definitely have, but we got to make sure that we're boxing out and finishing possessions. Otherwise, we're giving them too many opportunities.
Big Rapids seems very happy, or I should say they seem to be three-point happy taking those shots.
Yeah, they're settling for a lot of outside shots. They got to attack the rim.
Of course,
if they want to stay in this game.
I was going to say, of course, Ludington has a big size advantage too, though.
Right.
All right. Big Rapids trying to free up. Number 15 has it. Ruggles, his shot up, and no good. Rebound to Levi Lehman.
Way to finish that possession right there by Levi and getting that rebound.
Levi will dish it now to Aiden Gilchrist. Inside to Lehman. Lehman, shot up. Good! Levi Lehman with the basket. And Ludington now up by 10 points, Gertie.
Yeah, that was a good look right there by Aiden Gilchrist to feed Levi down low. And Levi is he's playing very well offensively right now. Yep. The best I've seen him play all year offensively.
Levi's got that eye of the tiger, kind of like what Abby Banster had last night for the girls. There's a block by Aiden Gilchrist. Sunshine fighting for it there, and he just got put in a headlock. It looked like all-star wrestling from back in 1973.
Yeah, there's a lot of frustration going on with Big Rapids, and David Schillinger just went down there. Oh, they called it jump off. That not a foul, which is kind of surprising. But Schillinger had a three-point shooter. What's his name? Dawson Dunn all over his back.
DeMarcus Lee there. Was that Lee, 13? Or was it Dunn? No, Dawson Dunn. Dawson Dunn, number 2. You're right. So Big Rapids ball on the possession arrow. They'll get it in, and with it is Xander Price. He'll give it up now to Jack Ruggles. Ruggles to DeMarcus Lee. His shot up on the way. No good. And, Big Rapids got it back, though. That ball seemed to be there forever. And now, three-pointer no good. And there's Levi Lehman, and he's fouled.
Good board by Levi Lehman, but Big Rapids is settling for a lot of outside shots that they aren't necessarily accustomed to. They got to drive.
Gertzie, it seems like they've just relinquished any chance of taking the ball inside. It seems like they've given up hope on taking it in against the taller Orioles.
I mean, they got to take it inside, and hopefully they get somebody like a Peyton Lacombe and somebody in foul trouble.
Ludington up 27-17. The Orioles were up 6-5 at the end of the first quarter. They outscored Big Rapids 13-12 in the second. They had a 19-17 lead at the intermission. They're now up 27-17. A little bit too much sauce on that. Schillinger will get it back, though. He'll give it to Gilchrist. Westy couldn't control that one there. And now Ludington got a break. Schillinger goes baseline. There's a three-point attempt up. In and out, no good. Rebound, Lehman, good! Levi Lehman is doing a yeoman's job tonight on the boards.
Yeah, Levi is playing very well right now. Great offensive rebound. He's so strong, and he explodes up, and he's finishing great around the rim.
He's playing like his brother Joshua.
And Noah, and
Ben. Exactly, all the Lehmans. Exactly, he's got them all with him tonight.
Man, he's playing well, though. That's
now a foul
true.
called on Matthew Big Country Westhouse right there. In the game for the Orioles right now, you got Westhouse, Lehman, Gage Jones, Aiden Gilchrist, and David Sunshine Schillinger. Ludington up 29-17. 12-point Oriole lead, 3:13 to go in the third quarter. DeMarcus Lee with the ball. Now they'll give it back to Jack Ruggles. The winner of this game between Ludington and Big Rapids will be right back here Friday night playing the winner of the Cadillac Manistee game for the Division II District number 35 championship. All right, nice move. Shot up and good. Give the basket right there to Jack Ruggles. His first points of the game. And now Big Rapids has cut the Oriole lead to 10 points, 29-19. Big Country up. Good!
Yeah, we got lucky on that pass. It was tipped, and Big Country did a great job grabbing it and bringing it down.
Oh, look at it. Look at Levi Lehman there. He's safe. Oh, no, they're going to say it was out of bounds. Yeah, you're right. Big Country got that ball right there. We did get a break, Gertzie, and again, when he gets down in that area right there, he's lethal when he gets that basketball.
Yes, he is. He's so big.
He's got 4 points tonight. Ludington up 31-19. Big Rapids basketball. 2:34 to go in this third quarter. Deflected by Lehman. And Big Rapids gets it back, however. Now Sunshine's got to watch that before he don't get called for a foul right there. Look at him just trying to get that ball. Now a kick ball right there. You got to love, though, whatever Coach Shanks said to these boys at halftime, he lit a spark under them.
Absolutely. I mean, we're getting on the floor. We're playing tough defense. We don't need a lot of offense if our defense is going to stop them. So let's just keep locking up. But we got to box out. We're giving up too many defensive rebounds.
Dawson Dunn with the ball. He'll give it up now to DeMarcus Lee. I'm sorry, no, that's Xander Price with the ball. Price, Mason Dunn with it. Dunn will take the shot. No good. Rebound, Schillinger. Oh, right there for the steal and the putback. Big Rapids number 23, Xander Price.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate. Come on. We didn't get lucky on that turnover. Gage tried to force the ball down to Westy again, and that's two. We just didn't get lucky on that one.
Coach Shanks not going to like that. Three-point attempt up and way off the mark right there. Rebound to the big guy, Peyton Lacombe. 1:46 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 31-21. Levi Lehman with the ball. Lehman will give it back to the Oriole point guard.
Slow it down.
Their sensational sophomore, David Sunshine Schillinger. Now to Gage Jones. Gage Jones with it now to Lacombe into Lehman. Good! Whoa, that was tic-tac-toe, baby, right there.
Great offense. We got Peyton Lacombe catching the ball in the high post, dipping it down to Levi, and Levi finishing it off strong.
Love that passing, Gertzie. Love that
awesome.
passing right there.
Hot potato.
Yep, exactly. And Levi Lehman having the game of his season tonight.
Yeah, he's playing very well.
13 points for Levi Lehman. All right, Big Rapids with the ball. Ludington up by 12, 33-21. Three-pointer up and good. Dawson Dunn with the three. 9-point Oriole lead, 33-24. 57 seconds to go in this third quarter. It is a 30-second. We're going to stay right here, and we want to thank Crown and Cork. They will be reopening April 20th. They're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Delicious food and great entertainment there, particularly when dueling pianos are there. That's Crown and Cork, 502 West Loomis. Also, a shout out to Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call, 231-757-3368, and ask him about the baseball days as when he had Kyle Grzinski as a teammate.
Yeah, oh yeah, Trent was a heck of a ball player. Looks like we got to get the ball in quicker. He put the ball down and started counting it down.
All right. Ludington with it now, and Dylan Eaton has it. He's on the floor with Peyton Lacombe, Spencer Holmes, Sunshine Schillinger, and also out there, Big Country, Matthew Westhausen. Foul there on Big Rapids.
Yeah, and we're going to try. I would assume we're going to try to take the air out of the ball and get the last second shot here, even though there's 40 seconds, I should say 46 seconds left. We just need to slow down and see if we can get a last second shot.
Holmes
or
with
just
it.
take it.
Lacombe. Oh, he left it short right there. He had a nice path to the basket. You don't see Peyton do that too often where he leaves it short right there. So
No.
Big Rapids on the attack. Nice Euro step. Oh, basket no good. And now a foul will be called on Big Rapids.
Yeah,
and
good
that's
call.
going to be the fourth team foul on Big Rapids, I believe.
Yep. That was a good rebound by Schillinger, and it was a reach, but we got back on defense pretty quick there. But at the same time, Peyton just doesn't look right still after falling earlier. He's been a little passive on that. Maybe it was a hip, but just looks a little out of sorts.
Schillinger with it, and he's being ridden right there. That'll be a foul. He was being ridden like a lot of times you're out to Myers and you see kids riding on Sandy, the horse out there, my favorite horse. I go out there too, but I embarrass my wife when I say, hon, get a photo of me riding on Sandy, the horse at
put a penny
Myers.
in.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Cindy Hill, a big Oriole fan.
Oh, yeah, Cindy.
Also, great photographer, too.
She's the best.
Yep.
Chill Productions. She does a great job.
All right, 23 seconds to go. 14 fouls now on Big Rapids. Lacombe with it. Now out on top to Sunshine Schillinger. 14 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ludington up 33-24.
Just sit there. I'm calling for a pull-up jumper at the elbow right here by Sunshine.
Sunshine, 5 seconds. 4 seconds. He'll take the jumper. Good! There's the buzzer! You called it, Gertzie.
Good shot there by David.
Sunshine Schillinger nails the jumper. And at the end of 3 from Manistee High School, the Ludington Orioles 35, the Big Rapids Cardinals 24. Back in 60 here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Ludington up 36-24. That was a three-pointer there. The buzzer beater by David Sunshine Schillinger. The Orioles outscore the Cardinals 17-7 in that third quarter. They now lead 36-24. 7:47 to go in the game. Ludington with the basketball. Lehman has it. Levi Lehman. He'll give it now to Holmes. They'll work it into Big Country. Big Country now. Lacombe up. No good. And yeah, he's been off with his three-point shooting tonight. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Big Rapids ball. 7:32 to go. And boy, Schillinger didn't like that call. He felt that ball was deflected off of Big Rapids.
I think he thought it went off his leg there, but you also don't want to show up the ref right now.
No.
You got one quarter left. You're up by 12.
Yeah, exactly. You're right on that, Gertzie. Okay, 7:27 to go. Orioles 36. There's a steal by Schillinger. Schillinger now. Oh, now he's going to be fouled. David Schillinger fouled, and is that the third or fourth foul on DeMarcus Lee?
Third foul on DeMarcus Lee.
Yes.
That was more of a frustration foul as Schillinger just harassed him all the way through.
You knew you were going to have a great battle tonight between DeMarcus Lee and Sunshine Schillinger. Two phenomenal guards, two phenomenal basketball players, two phenomenal...
they're athletes,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
I mean, they're quick, they're good defensively, they're good offensively. Sunshine's winning the battle right now.
Dribblers, passers, you name it. Lacombe with it. Lacombe loses it. Now fighting, gets it back. Now here comes Big Rapids. They got a 2-on-1 here. They'll get it ahead. Shot up and good. Give the basket there to the Cardinals, number 20, Carlito McKinney, who's checked into the game. His first points. Ludington up 36-26. 10-point Oriole lead. Want the Orioles to settle down here a little bit. Oh, now they're going to call an offensive foul.
Yeah, that was a good call. There was a little bit of a push off there. We need to make sure we keep those chicken wings tight.
Yep. That's just one you wish the officials would be more consistent on. It's not one that you see called a lot.
Yeah, I agree with that.
6:53 to go in the game. Orioles up by 10. They'll go inside. Shot no good. Kept alive right there, out of bounds. It will be Oriole basketball. A shout out to my brother-in-law and sister, Lamonte and Shay Harris, tuned in tonight. Lamonte has become a big Ludington Oriole fan.
Hey, it's following you, Scoop. How can you not be a fan with your passion?
Go O's. All right, 6:38 to go. Ludington up by 10. Ludington with the basketball. Holmes with it. Good dribbling right there, Spencer Holmes. Now to Aiden Gilchrist, to Schillinger. Schillinger with it now. And directing traffic, he'll give it up to Lacombe. Lacombe double team, back to Schillinger. Orioles can take some air out of that basketball,
Oh,
Gertzie.
yeah, yep. Long possessions are good possessions.
Ball deflected, but now... Foul called on Peyton Lacombe. And you don't see Peyton Lacombe talking that often to the official. You know, and he wasn't doing it in a demeaning manner right there, Gertzie, but like you said...
it was pretty soft.
Yeah.
I mean, just because he's guarding up on him, he puts one shoulder down doesn't mean it's charged.
Well, I think the Big
that's a better no call, if anything.
The Big Rapids defender should get an Academy Award for that right there.
Yeah.
All right, three-point attempt up and no good. Rebound to Levi Lehman. What a game he's had tonight.
Yeah, Levi's playing well. Aiden was lucky he didn't get called for a foul on that. He's got a lot of arm.
Schillinger with it now. Schillinger.
There's a foul.
Schillinger will get it back to Lacombe. Now to Levi Lehman. 5:50 to go in the game. Ludington up by 10, 36-26. Orioles were up 6-5 at the end of one. They were up 19-17 at the half. And they outscored Big Rapids 17-7 in that third quarter to take a 36-24 lead into this final 8 minutes of play. The clock now down to 5 minutes, 44 seconds.
Yeah, we've got to have strong possessions here, get good shots, and finish possessions on the defensive end.
Orioles with the ball. Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist to oh, there we go. What a pass by Aiden Gilchrist. He hits the Oriole aircraft carrier, Peyton Lacombe, who gets the bucket.
Yeah, that was a great possession right there. Aiden drove, found Peyton down low, and Peyton finished it. The team that we have out there right now does not turn the ball over, and that's what are we calling here? Well, I thought we were going to get a jump ball. That was good defense by Spencer Holmes, but we don't turn the ball over with this group that's out there right now. They're being solid with the ball.
I thought you were right, Gertzie. I thought we were going to get a jump ball there as well, but foul's called on Spencer Holmes. Orioles up 38-26, 5:22 left in this Division II District number 35 semifinal game. Winner of this game will be playing here on Friday night at 7 o'clock against the winner of the Cadillac Vikings Manistee Chippewa game, which will be the nightcap tonight here. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound to Sunshine Schillinger. Again, Big Rapids, they're not shy. They haven't been shy all night, Gertzie, on taking those threes.
No. We got to get somebody to come up. We're getting doubled here.
Lacombe with it now. Peyton Lacombe, he'll go on the dribble drive. Lacombe will dish it now. Holmes, the shot up. Good! Three-pointer for Spencer Holmes. Boom!
Oh, I love seeing that because Spencer Holmes is a great shooter. Catch it confident and shoot it, kid.
There's a three-pointer up there by Big Rapids, number 4. Mason Dunn with the three. And a timeout on the floor. 4:48 left in this game. Ludington 40, Big Rapids 29. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Okay, we're back, and there was a little bit of controversy on that shot by Spencer Holmes, but it has been clarified. It was a three-pointer. So Ludington leads 41-29. Holmes got that three, and then Big Rapids came right back, and Mason Dunn canned a three for them, Gertzie. Orioles up 41-29, 4:48 to go in this Division II District 35 semifinal matchup.
Yeah, finish this game out strong. I know we got a 12-point lead, but that doesn't mean much. I mean, there's 8-0 runs, 10-0 runs in basketball all the time. So we finish this game, we hit free throws down the stretch, don't turn the ball over, and we'll be fine. I think there's some controversy on.
Yep, now the officials are talking with the Big Rapids bench right now. Big Rapids coach Ken Engels. And we want to send some love, Gertzie, to
McGee Insurance, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group is a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, life, to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit McGee Insurance in Ludington today at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area schools and sports.
The officials still talking out there. Also a shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Lehman, he's got Sunshine Schillinger ahead of the field there. Now Schillinger will pull the ball back. Smart move there by Schillinger. And now a foul called on Big Rapids. Also a shout out to Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be talking to Oriole head coach Thad Shank at the end of this game in the Smith & Eddy post-game show. Smith & Eddy Insurance covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. All right, Ludington on the attack. Holmes has it. Now to Gilchrist. Gilchrist fakes the three. He'll give it up now. Lacombe goes baseline. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Good! Peyton followed up his miss right there, and he did some nice work on the glass. Gertzie, and he gets the basket.
Yeah, great play there by Peyton, following up his miss and finishing strong.
Three-pointer, Big Rapids, no good. Long rebound to the Cardinals. They're firing away from three. Good. Jack Ruggles with the three there. And another timeout on the floor with 4:06 to go in this game. Ludington 43, Big Rapids 32. And it is it a 30? It's a full. We'll step aside. Ludington up 43-32. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Ludington 43, Big Rapids 32. Been a great ball game, Gertzie.
Yeah, this is a great ball game. Two great basketball teams right now in Michigan high school basketball, but it's going to come down to us making free throws, them making their threes down the stretch, and not to mention not turning the ball over. So Ludington's got 5 team fouls and Big Rapids has 6. So 1-and-1's right around the corner. They got to get the clock fixed before we get started here.
Yeah. We want to thank Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. Yeah, they still got, now Aiden Gilchrist is limping. Gertzie, looks like an ankle issue.
Yeah, I missed to see what happened. I don't know if he banged knees with somebody or what just happened, but.
So Dylan Eaton will check into the Oriole lineup. You got Eaton out there with Lacombe, Holmes, Schillinger, and Levi Lehman. It shows you what Thad Shank thinks of his sophomore Spencer Holmes playing out there right now with 4:06 to go in this ball game.
Yeah, he's solid offensively. He does a great job with the ball.
Schillinger with it. Schillinger will go baseline. Oh, and he's hammered.
Ouch.
Oh, absolutely pancake. That will be the 4th foul on DeMarcus Lee. Schillinger hammered right there. I think that fits the definition of a hard foul, doesn't it, Gertzie?
Yeah, there was nothing dirty. He went up to block the ball, and unfortunately, Schillinger took the brunt of the foul. And I mean, been there before and all that feels, but you got to shake it off and be the leader of this team and keep going, baby.
There's a reason why Coach Shank nicknamed you Dirty. He said you were usually...
Oh, I got beat up all the time.
Schillinger's first free throw, good.
All right, see what kind of defense we get into. Let's make this free throw and see if we get into a 1-2-2 full-court press. Maybe we'll get back with Aiden not in there.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Big Rapids. So Schillinger gets 1 of 2. A little short on that second free throw right there. And here come the Cardinals. Orioles up 44-32. 3:50 to go in the ball game. DeMarcus Lee with it. Lee, baseline, they're in the paint right there. Shot up, good. Give the basket there to number 23, and that's Xander Price. 44-34, 10-point Oriole lead. Schillinger in a hurry there. Big Rapids has got him boxed in right there, and now a timeout by Coach Thad Shank. Smart timeout right there. It's a 30-second timeout. Gertzie, let's give some love to the Ludington Drama Club and Choir.
Yeah, sure. The Les Miserables, right?
You're closest. Les Miserables.
I was close.
I kid around, it's called Les Miserables, but it's really Les Mis.
And that's happening on March 17th, 18th, and 19th from 7:30 p.m. until the end. That doesn't give an end time here.
Well, 7:30 it starts on 17, 18, 19 March, and then there's a matinee on March 20th at 2 p.m., one of the all-time great musicals. I saw it in London, England, back in 89 or 90 when Colm Wilkinson, the great Colm Wilkinson, played Jean Valjean. And I was showing it the other day to Evan Cruz. He goes, "Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you were so cultured."
Yeah, I was going to say, clearly it doesn't show that I'm cultured enough that I know enough about Les Mis and everything else.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot there.
Just give me something sports related. I'll know what I'm talking about.
Folks,
you put Les Mis
everybody
in front
thinks
of me.
I'm just sports, but I love Les Mis. You should have seen Gertzie's face, folks, when I handed him that.
I like a challenge.
We have a foul on Big Rapids, and Ludington will be in the bonus for the rest of this ball game.
Yep, and now this is where we start. You got to make your free throws. You got to at least make your first half, and then second half, let's go from there.
So Dylan Eaton at the free throw line, 10-point Oriole lead. Eaton's free throw is up and no good. Laid up on the rim there for a while before coming down. Big Rapids now on the attack. Shot up and good. Give that basket to Jack Ruggles.
That's those lost points right there, Scoop.
Yep.
Missed one-on-one opportunity, turns into two the other way.
Now we have a turnover.
Didn't have the ball. You can't call a timeout if you don't have the ball.
Timeout, Big Rapids. 3:09 to go. Big Rapids has cut the Oriole lead down to 8 points. And the Orioles just got to maintain here.
Slow down.
Yep.
Right now, we need to slow down. We got 3 minutes left, and it's an 8-point game. Right now, they're going to try to press us, try to get the game into a fast pace, create more possessions. We just got to slow down, bring the ball out, and if they're going to come out in that full court, man-to-man, you get one guy in the middle, and if you get the ball in the middle, you look opposite and attack. Otherwise, you get it past half court, you know a double's coming.
Exactly.
And then you get three immediates, one sideline, one behind, one in the middle, and then once you break that press, it should be easy pickings.
We'll reset the game clock for you right now, folks. Ludington's up 44-36. 5 team fouls on the Orioles, 8 team fouls on Big Rapids. So the Orioles still looking at that 1-1 for a couple more fouls until the double bonus comes around. And while we're thinking of it, let's talk a little bit about tomorrow's big game at Gaylord High School. Ludington Oriole basketball fans, join the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM tomorrow, Thursday, March 8th at 7 p.m. for the girls' Division II Regional Number 9 Championship game between the 18-5 Ludington Orioles and the 18-5 Negaunee Miners of the Upper Peninsula. The game will be held at Gaylord High School. The winner of this game will advance to the state quarterfinals to face the winner of the Saginaw-Swan Valley versus Frankenmuth matchup. That game will be played at Cadillac High School on Tuesday, March 15th at 7 p.m. That's the winners. If Ludington wins, they'll face off against the winner of Saginaw-Swan Valley and Frankenmuth on Tuesday, March 15th at Cadillac High School at 7 p.m.
That's awesome. Good luck to the girls. They've had a great season so far, and we want that season to continue. So good luck to the girls, and play your best, and we look forward to hopefully you bringing home some hardware.
Okay. They've still not started. Well, they gave a couple extra seconds right there. The clock. Okay. Big Rapids with the basketball. Shot is up. Blocked by. Oh, no! Oh. Fooey.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty clean block. Who did he call it on? If it was on Peyton, that's a tough call. Yeah, it's on Peyton, but yeah, that's a pretty tough call right there.
Foul on Peyton Lacombe. That looked like that was all ball right there. But then again, we're broadcasters.
Yeah.
Ball doesn't lie, though.
Yeah. And I feel like he knows that he probably missed that one, which we're all human, Scoop.
Yep, we are. We are.
And that hopefully there's a makeup call down the road, but that was a pretty clean block.
Second free throw up, good. So 1 of 2 free throws for Jack Ruggles. And now Big Rapids has cut the Oriole lead to 7 points, 44-37. 2:59 left in the game.
All right, make the trap your friend here.
Okay, look at Big Rapids. They're fronting Schillinger right there. They'll get the ball in. to Eaton. Now Eaton's going to be called. No, they call. Oh,
Here's your makeup.
Oh, yeah, that was close to being a travel too, Gertzie.
Yeah, I think it was a travel.
Yeah.
And I think that made up for
Whoa.
that block call, but we got away with one there.
All right,
And now
now-
Dylan Eaton needs to make his free throws.
9 team fouls now on Big Rapids. 6 on Ludington. 2:56 to go. The Orioles lead 44-37.
And the other big thing is that's fourth foul here on. Oh, who's that on?
That was on Mason Dunn. That's his 4th.
And he's their shooter.
He's one of their shooters. Dawson Dunn is his brother.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So here we go. Dylan Eaton, shot is up and no good. Again, the Orioles, they got to hit those free throws. Here comes Big Rapids, wide open. Shot up and no good. Oh, he missed a duck right there. Lehman with it now. He'll give it to Schillinger. Boy, the Orioles caught a break right there.
Yep.
Schillinger with the ball. Still with it, dribbling through Big Rapids defenders. 2:38 to go. Schillinger pushed down now. Oh my. And they're going to call a travel on Schillinger.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And
He gets pushed to the court and they call a travel on him.
Yeah, that's a tough. The other side is we're not helping ourselves right now. Dylan Eaton's missed 2 front end, 1 and 1.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
That's probably why he's on the bench right now, and that's 4 points.
Big Rapids down the lane. Shot no good. Lehman with it. He'll get rid of it now to Schillinger. And now DeMarcus Lee, he's injured. Orioles got numbers here. Gage Jones now to Lacombe.
Go up.
Lacombe up. Good! And he's fouled.
Good finish there by Peyton Lacombe, going up and finishing with the contact.
And DeMarcus Lee is injured. He was slow getting up, Gertzie. The Orioles had the numbers there, and they got the ball to go. They took advantage, exactly. Ludington up 46-37, 2:17 to go in the game. Lacombe at the free throw line, trying to complete the three-point play. Shots no good. Ball tipped. Yeah, Ludington, the free throws, they've really not helped themselves at the charity stripe
we've missed our last 4.
There's a steal by Schillinger. Schillinger off to the races. Shot up and good! Sunshine Schillinger with the steal and the basket. Oh, baby, getting the fast lane, Gertzie. The bingo game's ready to roll.
Let's go. That was great defense right there by Schillinger, stealing the ball and finishing at the rim. But, I mean, I know we have an 11-point lead right now, but, man, we got to shoot better free throws.
Exactly. You can say that again. Ludington up 48-37. And, boy, what a ball game it's been.
Yeah, it's been a great ball game. It's been back and forth, and even though we're up 11, it's been a lot closer than 11. It feels a lot closer.
Big Rapids, they've missed a lot of point-blank shots, Gertzie. They give credit to the Oriole defense closing in on them. But
especially recently. I mean, these last few times down the court, they've had wide-open layups, and they just left them short, whether they were planning on getting blocked or what. It's just I'm surprised that they missed those bunnies, but at the same time, our advantage.
Now, that game tomorrow, we're probably going to either have Jamie Syke on or Evan McKinley as my color commentary man tomorrow at Gaylord.
Cool.
And Oriole fans, you have multiple ways to listen and watch, although the game action will not be live video streamed due to MHSAA tournament broadcasting regulations. You can still tune in to 102.7 WMOM Radio, Amazon Alexa, or Google Home by saying play WMOM, streaming live at WMOM.FM. And as always, on the OSN. You can still tune in on Facebook, and you can also tune in on YouTube as well, as it will be live audio streamed to both platforms. Okay, here we go. Big Rapids with the basketball. Ludington leads 48-37. Big Rapids trying to get that three-pointer to work, and they didn't lose the ball. Oriole basketball. It went off of Jack Ruggles' leg right there, and give a lot of credit to the O defense right there.
Absolutely, good defense. Now we got to make sure we're finishing up and making our free throws. Come on.
Aiden Gilchrist. They're going to head to Schillinger. Schillinger in for 2. Good! Sunshine Schillinger with another 2. And the Orioles up by 13, 50-37.
Great pass right there by Aiden Gilchrist getting the ball in.
Big Rapids, three-point attempt up and no good. Rebound to Lacombe. There is 1:26 to go in this game, and now the ball batted out of bounds by the Big Rapids Cardinals. Again, Big Rapids 18-2 on the year, 13-1 champions of the CSAA Gold Division. Ludington 13-8 on the year, 10-0 champions of the Lakes 8 Conference in its last year of existence. think, Gertzie, going to the West Michigan Conference next year. How would you have liked playing in the West Michigan Conference when you were a Ludington Oriole?
I would have liked it, but I know that we would have probably won every game that we played in the West Michigan Conference, Scoop, because I'm that confident in our team. But, hey, it's all good.
1:23 to go. Lacombe with the ball. Lacombe will get it ahead now. Gage Jones.
Look, yep.
Jones wide open. Aiden Gilchrist. Good!
There you go. That's what happens when you find the middle of the zone. You look behind you, and that guy is always open.
Orioles up 52-37. There's a bucket. Give it to DeMarcus Lee. Scores the bucket. 1:04 to go. Ludington up 52-39. The only thing we need to see, Gertzie, besides an Oriole victory, is a Peyton slam.
Oh, no. We got 1 minute left. Let him preserve his body.
Let me just say this. Obviously, the win's number one on my list.
Yeah.
That would just be the cherry,
The cherry on top.
The topping.
I can respect that.
On the top of the whipped cream.
You can't have your cake and eat it too a lot of times, Scoop.
That's true.
And Peyton's got 10 points tonight, and it doesn't feel like he does just because he just felt a little out of sorts. But you got to give him credit for gritting it out after that tough fall.
Right, very early in the game, exactly. Sunshine Schillinger free throw is good. He's had a monster game tonight. Boy, when you talk to Coach Shank about Sunshine Schillinger, Coach Shank always gets an ear-to-ear grin on his face. His eyes just light up when he talks about this young man.
Yeah,
he talks so highly about him.
He's a special player.
Second shot, also good. Sunshine Schillinger. And now wholesale substitutions. Look at that Oriole student section. Into the ball game for the Orioles. Number 24, Caleb Smith.
We have too many guys out there.
Caleb is a senior. Also into the game for Ludington, number 15, Chase Hackert. Number 44, Ethan Harvey. Number 32, Ryan Millspaw. And number 2, Cole Anthus. There's a shot up and in, and give that bucket to number 15, Jack Ruggles. Ludington up 54-41, 40 seconds to go. Millspaw with a three-point attempt, no good. 34 seconds left. Ludington up 54-41. There's another basket, 54-43. Who got that one, number 4?
Yeah.
That was Mason Dunn with the basket. And now Caleb Smith, his pass is going to be picked off. They'll get it inside, and a shot blocked there by Caleb Smith. 18 seconds to go. Ludington up 54-43.
Yeah, that was quite the spurt of points right there by Big Rapids. And I know Shank wants to give people opportunities to come in here and play, but you got to keep an eye on not letting the game bit.
Gertzie, I've seen one time when I was doing the public address announcing at Hawley Gym, one time where Coach Shank actually had to put his starters back in.
It happens.
Because the game got very, very close at the end there. We have a timeout on the floor. Again, we want to thank all the Oriole followers out there. We've got a few shout-outs to give there, Braden. Go ahead, Gertzie, give some shout-outs.
Yeah, we got Patrick Hayner saying Peyton Slammer Lacombe, and we got Raymond Karboski watching from home say go Chase. And then who else we got in there? We got John Bailey saying go O's, Tammy Crispo, who's always watching, and then we got Lisa McKinney, Todd DeJong.
Todd DeYoung. That's my class. Todd DeYoung.
Close enough.
My classmate who lives in Munising in the Upper Peninsula.
And I know your other buddy, Chris Castellani's watching as well, looks like.
That's my best friend, Chris Castellani.
All right.
And good to know that the caveman, as I call him, I've had various nicknames for him over the years, some of which I cannot say over the air, but some of the memorable ones for him have been Kaz, Castanets, Caveman, and just Kaz.
So I better cut you off before you get into those.
He was our top hitter on our senior year baseball, hit .486.
Pretty impressive.
Yep, and last cut, he tried to be a walk-on in the Michigan State team.
Sweet.
Yep. Okay, Big Rapids misses both free throws. Rebound to Caleb Smith. 16 seconds to go. Elvis has left the building, Gertzie.
Yeah, that's a great way for us to play this game. We played very well. We got an 11-point lead with 12 seconds to go. We should be proud of who we just beat. I mean, Big Rapids is a good ball team.
Yeah, they are.
And you got to give them credit, too. It's hard for these seniors to go out like this, but
5 seconds left in the game. Ludington up 54-43. There it is. There's the buzzer. Our Ludington Orioles will live to fight another day, Gertzie, and we'll continue this amazing ride between the Ludington Oriole boys and Ludington Oriole girls teams that is going on right now. Our Ludington boys advance to Friday night's district number 35 Division II championship right back here at Manistee against either Cadillac or Manistee, and our girls play tomorrow night at Gaylord High School against the Negaunee Miners. So we'll be bringing you that game at 7 o'clock, 6:45 with the pregame tomorrow. But right now we're going to step aside, and we'll be back in 2 minutes here on WMOM and the OSN. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Ludington defeats the Big Rapids Cardinals in the final score. Ludington 54 and Big Rapids 43. There we go. I was reading, folks, they took the score down. They take it down so fast here at Manistee. I was telling Gertzie and Braden if that was a Manistee victory, they'd leave it up there forever. But here at, if it's a Ludington Oriole, of course, that goes with us being the arch rivals that we are. Ludington, I've known that in the past. I just didn't do it tonight. I didn't write it down right off the bat. Ludington wins 54-43. So the Orioles end up scoring 18 points in that fourth quarter. And Big Rapids had a huge fourth quarter as well. They end up scoring 19 points in the fourth quarter. Scoring for the Orioles, 20 points for Sunshine David Schillinger, 3 points for Spencer Holmes, 13 for Levi Lehman, who had a fantastic ball game, 4 for Aiden Gilchrist, 10 for Peyton Lacombe, 4 for Matthew Westhouse. And the big thing, Peyton Lacombe, he needed 3 points to reach the 1,000-point plateau. He got that +7. He moves ahead of Jade Sadasti into 9th place on the Orioles' all-time scoring list. But the most important thing, our Orioles win and advance. They stay alive. They win 54-43. And we want to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game show, I've lost my train of thought. Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game show sponsors. There we go. And Smith & Eddy.
Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all the Lakeshore and carrying business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle your insurance needs. Our exclusive post-game sponsor, Scoop.
Well, the Ludington Orioles now 14-8 on the season, and they will be playing either the Manistee Chippewas or the Cadillac Vikings on Friday night back here for a Division II District number 35 championship. And the latest news we got was that the Cadillac Vikings big guy, Cole Genema, was nursing
high ankle sprain.
High ankle sprain was the word that we got from the radio guys from Cadillac.
Yep,
so,
and that's unfortunate. I mean, he's a heck of a ball player, and hopefully he can heal up. Obviously, if you want to win a district title, you want to play the best too. So hopefully he can heal up and get back on the court.
Well, let's look what 18-3 Big Rapids they're scoring. Owen Gammons had 3 points, 6 points for Xander Price, 2 for Carlito McKinney. Jack Ruggles tonight had 6, 8, 10 points for Jack Ruggles. DeMarcus Lee, 6 points, 5 points for Mason Dunn, and Dawson Dunn, their 3-point specialist. He had 3, 6, 9, 11 points. So that's the Big Rapids scoring right there. But what can you say about the games tonight? All the Orioles that were out there put in good minutes, but what a game for David Sunshine Schillinger. I bet he'll sleep great tonight.
Yeah, he played really well, and he kind of took the game over when obviously Peyton went down with an injury early, but Sunshine controlled the game from beginning to end, and he was just so smooth. On the defensive end, he locked up DeMarcus Lee. On the offensive end, he played extremely well. I mean, I can't say enough about Sunshine Schillinger and the game that he played today.
He had just an awesome game tonight, but Levi Lehman, I thought, had his best game of the season tonight. He had the eye of the tiger tonight.
Absolutely. And we noticed that right away when he's calling for the ball, didn't get it. They swung it back and forth, and he called for it again, and then just went right back up with it. I mean, he had to have close to a double-double with the amount of points that he had in his
the rebounds. And again, Gertzie, I go back and look at this fact right here. The Ludington boys have not lost a district basketball game since March 11th, 2016, when they lost to Benzie Central 56-41 at Kingsley in a championship game. I know I sound like a broken record saying this, but that is a very, very impressive fact.
Yeah, and it's not like we have a soft district either, so you can't come back and say that Ludington has no competition in their district when you beat somebody that's 18-2, right?
Exactly.
So, we have a tough district, and from here we got to come out Friday and play our best game and go beat either Cadillac or Manistee, whoever wins this game.
Wasn't there a year that you played in a district championship game or a district game where you guys defeated an undefeated Reed City team?
Yep, Reed City was, they were always they were undefeated one year, they were 19-1 another year, and they were 18-2 another year. And every year they ran into Ludington in the districts, and we beat them all 3 years that we played them.
Scoring in the game, Gertzie, very low scoring first quarter, but it was action packed. Ludington outscored Big Rapids 6-5. They outscored them 13-12 in the second. They had a 19-17 lead at the half. Big third quarter for the Orioles, and that was really the difference in the ball game. Ludington outscored Big Rapids 17-7. They led 36-24 at the end of three. They were outscored 19-18 in the fourth, but they end up winning 54-43. And Coach Shank is making his way up right now, and he's down on the floor right now, and he will be coming up to talk with us here. And
I guess the biggest thing is going into the next game as we wait for Shank to get up here is you got to build off the momentum that we got. I mean, offensively, we played pretty well. Defensively, obviously, I should say offensively, we played well in the second half. First quarter, we just weren't attacking gaps if we were playing against the zone. But Cadillac's going to come out and play man-to-man offense.
Gertzie, I'm not going to put you on the spot tonight. I'm going to give you a little forewarning.
I'm
going to let you do the interview with Coach Shank for the post game tonight.
All right, we can do that.
Okay, all right.
We can do that.
Watch when he comes up here. I'll hand him the headset. And I know you did one during the regular season. You did a great job on it. And from a basketball player's perspective, it's very interesting listening to you and Coach Shank. You played for him, so you'll have some very some interesting questions back and forth with Coach Shank on this. And hopefully he's still not mad at me from our pregame interview from this morning. I'm just kidding. He wasn't mad at me.
I'll make sure to prelude him on that. Like, hey, I'm not going to ask any of the media questions that Scoop will, but I'm just going to talk basketball.
Exactly. So I'm going to give Coach Shank the headset here. Kyle Grzinski is going to do the interview, post-game interview with a happy Coach Thad Shank. Congratulations, Coach, and here you go.
Look at that. So, yeah, Scoop scared you, so he's handing it off, and I was like, I'm not going to ask any of the media questions and comments that Scoop would. But
I haven't told my players that he kind of told me that, don't you think, this has been kind of a disappointing season for you guys. So I haven't told those. What was your exact? Well, underachieve. He said we're underachievers. So.
Oh boy, Scoop.
So I haven't told those guys. Underachievers.
I would say that they achieved their goal tonight in getting that W. And I guess, what are you most proud of the win today?
Well, I guess it's probably, all of a sudden you're throwing something brand new at you, which we knew could possibly be coming, but you don't have one, with one day, you're not going to be able to prepare for that. I kind of feel like the fact that we came out and, we executed in the second half and really punished the triangle and two and the box and one. And those junk defenses, when you see them for the first time, it's not that, it's incredibly hard to score. You just, it's a natural tendency for kids to be passive because, their fingers cutting and their movements not necessarily creating advantages. And, it's a combination between that man and zone. And Coach Ingalls has done that for years, and he's done a great job of it. And we knew it was probably coming today after Peyton and Dave's performance on Monday night. So,
yeah, and I think right in the beginning it was a 5-6 score at the end of the first quarter, and they were triangle and two right off the bat. Peyton got hurt and then instantly went into the box and one against David, but you really had players step up like Levi Lehman. This is one of the better games I've seen Levi play offensively, and he's always great on the defensive end.
Well, we got kids who can play, we're not just two a two-kid team. I mean, we've had kids step up in a lot of different situations this year. And you know, defensively, we haven't, how many years has it been since we played a whole game of man-to-man half-court defense? You know, it's been a long, long time, and those guys are not easy to guard. I mean, 13's, he's
DeMarcus Lee, he's
he
quick.
Can get the ball to the ring. You know, they're 15-0 rhythm for a reason this year, you know, because he can get to the rim at will, and, they space those shooters around him. I mean, we did a great job on number 2 and 4 today. I know they made a couple shots, but overall, you know, they just didn't have those games that they normally have. I don't know if they were in double figures, either one of them, or not. But
no, I believe Dawson Dunn had 11 points, and then Mason Dunn had 5 points. But it all kind of starts with David Schillinger guarding the ball, on-ball defense, and he kind of sets the tone for your defense. And then when you're in a 1-2-2, you got Aiden Gilchrist at the top, your notorious long guy that's guarding the ball and slowing it down.
Well, we haven't been playing really any 1-2-2 over the last 10 games. That doesn't mean he can't come back on tomorrow night. It hasn't been ideal for us with our personnel, but it was just a good effort tonight. I mean, anytime you beat an 18-2 team in March and you hold the lead like we did, once we extended the lead, it's a good deal.
And as you look forward to Friday night for the district championship, you're going to be playing either Cadillac Vikings or Manistee Chippewas. I guess, how do you prepare your team for one of these two teams as you go forward to practice?
Well, I think a number of our kids need probably rest more than anything. I think you watch a little bit of film and you talk about what you're going to do, and you get some of those guys you didn't put large minutes in out there on the floor, kind of demonstrating and getting them ready as much as you can. And, we know Cadillac pretty well. They know us pretty well. I mean, they are a tough guard, and, they want to beat us probably more than anybody in America, and there's a lot of people who want to beat us. So yeah, we'll see. And that, who knows? I mean, it's March, crazier things have happened. Maybe it'll be Manistee. I don't know.
Yeah, I know you're going to go home tonight, probably watch some more film and get those scouting reports ready to roll. You and Stowey, I was telling Scoop and the fans, your scouting report is pretty thick, Coach. And I know that nobody puts
I've
in more
shortened
time
it.
than you.
I don't quite have I shouldn't say that about my kids right now, but, the superior intelligence you had, you could absorb a heck of a lot. And so I really gave, in-depth scouting reports to you because you just had that superior basketball
Sure,
intelligence,
Coach, yeah.
and I knew you could handle it.
Yeah, you're too good. You're too good to me. You're too good to a lot of us. But thanks, Coach. It's a great game. Anything
Thanks,
else you
guys.
have to say before you head out?
No.
All right.
Go Orioles.
Go Orioles. Thanks, Coach. So as we get ready, Scoop's putting the headset back on to finish up the pregame show. How do you think that went?
Oh, that went awesome. I mean, it's always great chatting with Coach Shank, and it's fun watching when somebody interviews him like you just did right there. I get the chance to do it all the time. Pre-game interviews, post-game interviews, and I enjoy the heck out of it. And I'll tell you what, he puts me in my place at times too.
That's good.
I ask him a silly question, he'll give me that look like last year in the regional opener at Traverse City Central High School, and West Branch Ogama Heights came out all over us. They had a big lead on us, and we came back, and he come up first question, Scope. Coach, weren't you a little worried? And he ignored me the first time, and I said it a second and third time, and he goes, yeah, Scoop, what do you think? Yeah, of course I was worried. Those are the type of responses I get from him. And I love Coach Shank, a great guy. And I really enjoy and treasure all my time doing Ludington football, Ludington boys and girls basketball, and all the time with the coaches and comment and doing the play-by-play. And I had a couple of the folks today at Ludington Spectrum Physical Therapy there. They were saying, oh, yeah, Scoop, yeah, you really get excited. I ran into Shelly Anderson and Tracy Loxonen's mom over at Ludington Elementary School, and she goes, "Oh, I love listening to you. You do get a little excited, don't you?"
There's nothing wrong with that.
I said, "Oh yeah, I do. I get into it a little bit." But Coach Shank, you great interview right there, Gertzie. You talk to him, and this magical ride continues, and we've been so spoiled as Ludington Oriole fans over the years with district runs from both our girls and boys teams, and it continues right now, and it's bringing back, and every year when this happens, it brings back memories of previous years when we went, and I always think back to 2017. Of course, that's the first thing I think back to, in 2019, and some of those other great runs, you know, to the Breslin Center. And I wasn't around. I was still in I just retired from the Navy when our girls went to the Breslin Center in 2004, but what a team that was.
Yep, that was a great team with Emily Hall, Miranda DeKuyper, and those girls.
Yep, and, you know, if our girls, tomorrow night, they're playing at Gaylord High School against an 18-5 Negaunee Miners team, and if the Orioles can get past Negaunee to win a regional championship, then they'll either get Frankenmuth, where Kyle Henyon is, I believe.
Henyon actually texted me about that. He said if Ludington wins and Frankenmuth wins, they'll match up. And he said that their girls' team is pretty solid.
They're 21-2, Frankenmuth.
Pretty darn good.
Frankenmuth has to play Saginaw Swan Valley. They're 19-4. They're no pushover. Sure. When you get to this point of the year, nobody's a pushover. No. When you get into the regionals, particularly the regional championship game, and then
everybody's there for a reason.
Everybody's there for a reason. And so it'll be the winner of Ludington Negaunee, which is tomorrow night, against the winner of Saginaw Swan Valley and Frankenmuth. And they will play at Cadillac High School next Tuesday, March 15th, for the right to go to the Breslin Center.
Man, that's exciting.
That is state quarterfinals.
That's amazing. Yeah, you got the quarterfinals to play into the semis, and that's every high schooler's dream, is to get to the Breslin and play in that semifinal game, play in the finals, then obviously win a state championship. So.
Yeah, I'm looking Gertzie right now. In fact, I got a little note here, and it says March 15th, 7 p.m., Cadillac High School. So if our Orioles can get, and again, that's a tall task tomorrow. We're looking forward to hitting the road, Braden and myself, and it'll probably be Evan McKinley, or it might be Jamie Sycon doing color commentary. Should be a whale of a ball game at Gaylord High School tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 6:45 with the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show. And then the Miners and the Orioles tomorrow from Gaylord High, and the winner advances to the state quarterfinals.
It's exciting.
Against either Saginaw Swan Valley or Frankenmuth. And that, again, Tuesday, March 15th. But again, let's not get ahead of ourselves on that.
That's
Let's
right.
talk more.
To get there.
Talk more about this great district semifinal win tonight. The Division II District number 35 win for the Ludington Orioles over the Big Rapids Cardinals. And the great ride for both teams continues.
Yeah, and everybody played well tonight. And I know that I said, hey, we're talking about Schillinger, we're talking about Peyton Lacombe and Levi Lehman. And this is why I respect that so much and why he's such a great man, is that he talked about his whole team. He didn't want to single out any player. We played great together. We did everything as a team. And that's why the Orioles program is successful as it is.
Well, you know, we talked about the scores for the Orioles, obviously, like you just said. But there were great minutes tonight from Dylan Eaton. There was great minutes tonight from Big Country, Matthew Westhouse. Gage Jones, when he was in there, provided good minutes. So it's not just the scorers, it's everybody, and that's the definition of a team.
Yep, excuse me, I meant to say Spencer Holmes. But
Spencer Holmes put in some awesome minutes, too. I meant to say Spencer Holmes as well. He hit that gigantic three right there, and he put in some just great minutes tonight for the Ludington Orioles.
This is a great game, Scoop.
As well. It was. Make sure you check out the OSN page later this evening, folks. We'll have all the stats up there. And again, it was a big night for Peyton Lacombe as well, becoming the 10th Ludington Oriole to go over 1,000 points in his career.
Pretty cool.
He had 10 points, and he now has 1,007. He's actually moved up into 8th place, just ahead of Jade Sadasti, a 1987 graduate who ended his career with 1,005. And, you know, in fairness to Jade Sadasti, if he hadn't been injured, Jade would have been up there probably in the 1,200 range.
Yeah.
At least with 1,200. He was injured, though. Great to see him get over 1,000. He was a heck of a ball player, Jade Sadasti. Great win tonight, Gertzie. You're going to be with us Friday, right?
I'll be here Friday.
Awesome. Gertzie will be here doing color commentary Friday. We'll be on the air right around 6:45 with the pregame. That's the House of Flavors pregame. 7 o'clock with the tip-off, the Ludington Orioles against either the Manistee Chippewas or the Cadillac Vikings for the Division II District 35 championship. Great job tonight by our technical engineer, the one and only Braden Kronline, the MVP of the OSN. He's the OSN WMOM technical engineer. He did a tremendous job. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, Thad Shank of the OSN, and also our technical engineer, the aforementioned Braden Kronline. And for my sidekick tonight, doing color commentary and doing the great post-game interview with Coach Thad Shank, Kyle Grzinski. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Manistee High School. Once again, your final score in the Division II District number 35 semifinal game, the Ludington Orioles 54, the Big Rapids Cardinals 43. Good night, Oriole fans.